Welcome to Washboardjim's Option Challenge. Today I had another great day, and it was kind of a tough day in some point, but it was an easy day for me. And this is where I am right now. I went ahead and I'm swinging Boeing, Space, and TSM, and my count is up $6,150.61 in a matter from the first of the year. I started with $1,000. I took and rolled it to 2,000. Then I opened up another options account, which was a cash, and I have a margin. And then I'm able to trade with the margin account. I'm able to trade different kind of spreads, different kind of options, and also with the cash account, I can just go ahead and trade my calls and my puts if that's what I am in. But I had another good day, and I'm in Boeing, Space, and TSM. I like to buy these stocks that support these momentum plays. You hear about them being on the dark pool or whatever. Just and they go on my watch list, so they become good trades. And I always like to play the pullbacks on these trades and not chase them. So we're going to go ahead and look at the stocks that I am in. We'll pull up and I'm in the Boeing right now, and we'll look at the chart. So I'm in the Boeing on April 23rd. And I got in this trade at 280, and right now we're at 315. So I'm up on this trade, and I have two contracts. And we're going to go ahead and look at the chart, the Boeing chart. It's my VWAP chart. We'll change this over. This is my SMA chart on Boeing. I've been trading this almost every day, it seems like, every other day. We're going to pull up the 20-day and see if it's too dirty. Oh boy, I got a phone call. Let me so we'll go back to this. So this is Boeing right now. I did clean it up today. We're kind of been trading sideways in a pattern, a sideways pattern. And I think we hit this bottom down here, and I went ahead and jumped in the trade, and then I bought two contracts. So we definitely got a resistance level that we need to get to, and I'll pull that up on the daily 1 minute. Got in down here, right around in this area right in here for my first option. It ran up a little bit, and then I went ahead and bought me another contract, and my average on that contract right now is at $2.90. I bought one contract for $3, and then I bought another one for $2.80. And like I said, $2.90, and we're sitting here at $3.15. I think I'm going to wake up first thing in the morning, and then if this thing pops, I'll probably get out of the trade unless some more news comes in. But I'm really liking this 250 area for solid support, and I think we can definitely get it back up here to right around the 254 tomorrow, if I'm lucky, or even around this 255. And anything higher than that, but I'll probably get out when it pops up first thing in the morning. Right now we're down a little bit, at 251.11 we closed at, and we're at 250.81. So solid support. Let's pull this up on the 20-day just in case it does pull back a little bit. We could see this double bottom, triple bottom down in this area right in here, right around that 247 if she does pull back. And then I'll add on a lot more contracts and try to go ahead and get out of the trade tomorrow. But we're going to take it, and we want it to run up at least to this level of 254. If I can get that, I'll be a very happy camper tomorrow. The next one that's on the watch list, or on my challenge count, is Space. Well, my friend Richard Branson, I'm in the April 30th, and I'm down here on the 24 strike, and I got in the trade approximately right around 141. So I just got, it looks like I got 5 contracts here. So I bought one at 147, one at 133, and then I just slipped in here and bought another one here at 141. So my average is 140, and we're at 133. And as you can tell, I was down on this option trade today, $36. It was up there to like 100 at one time. So I'm feeling pretty confident in it, but Richard sold a bunch of stocks. Let me see how much he sold in this thing today. Put Space. And I just seen how cheap it was. And I said, this might be a good opportunity for me to get in the trade. It did have a nice little drop. I've been calling support right around that $30 level. And here we are at 23.03. So we're building a little wedge down here. and this could be a breakout wedge to bring it back up to resistance level. If I can break this 23.21 tomorrow, I think we can take it up here to right around the 23.50 area. And then you got another resistance right here at 23.85. That's where I want it to break. And if we can get to 23.85, we could run this thing back up here right around the $24 area. Well, even I see a spot right here, right at 24. And I'd exit the trade there because I got 5 contracts. I should be able to get 150 out of it at least in this small options challenge. Basically, we don't want it to go no lower than this 22.70. If it does, I'll probably load up again. But it's kind of infringement on it gave the catalyst for the bears to get in this trade and short it. Richard took out $150 million in this company. That's what he cut his shares. So he's probably going to use that money in a good use, maybe pay some bills. But the man's got more money than he knows what to do with. So the next one we're going to be talking about that I got in the challenge is going to be TSM. Here's another perfect opportunity, I thought, on the dip. I'm definitely up on the contracts. I got 1 contract and I'm up $84 a contract. Now if I can get a pop on this first thing in the morning, I'll go ahead and get out of this trade too. And let's see what we got in here. We got in right at 266, and after hours, ooh, nice little pop right here. We're at 350. So let's look at the chart. TSM. I've got some high hopes for this trade. I trade this trade very well. I haven't lost on it yet. I remember when Kathy Wood sold it, I bought it and it ran up like 10 bucks. So TSM, we did get up here to my first resistance channel of 118.23, and I think that's about where we are, 118.27, so we're there after hours. I do like this ascending triangle setup here, where we have that kind of top and then have the higher lows. So I think if we do break, we can take this on up here to right around the 118.76, 119.38, all the way up here to right around the 120.63 area. I got a long to 120.86. I'd like to go ahead and see this thing pop first thing in the morning at open, and if it does, I'll probably go ahead and get out of the trade. I like to take these options because it's such a small account, swing them overnight, and then get out of them, and then kind of wait for a pullback to get back into the trade. So those are the 3 I'm looking at, and then I'm going to add one more, just kind of one that I'm watching tomorrow, and that's going to be AMD. AMD had a great run today. I got out of this one here in my major account right around 83.16, and she did run up a little bit higher to 83.95. So we pulled back to that support channel right in here. If we do get a little pullback on this tomorrow, no lower than this area right here at 81.59, I might go ahead and jump in the trade. That's support level. There is some alerts on this that it is starting to be a little bit bullish, and people will talk about it, and I can see this trade running back up to $100 in the long run. But we did have a 20-day double top, and that's what eagered me to get out of the trade. I got out a little soon, but you know, I just didn't have it in me today to go ahead and hold it longer. I did pretty good on this trade. I made $1,000 in my personal account, and then it ran up here to right around 83.95. So that low support, I got 3 support levels, and we'll magnify this up to see if we can see them. I'll just see if I can hit this one time and see what happens. There we go. So I got 3 support levels at 81.59 for the third. The second one is going to be right in here, solid buy at 82.21, and then that first support level at 82.73 with a resistance to break up here right around that 83.95, almost to 83.89. We'll take it to the 20-day again. See if I missed. This is the 20-day, so we'll cut this off. 20-day high. Let's go up to a year, 6 months. We got a lot of room this thing can go out. It's setting up an ascending triangle, and I think we will break that last resistance that I called at 83.89 and maybe run up to the gap right up in here, right around the 85.78 area. But we have a lot of wiggle room. It's a beautiful little triangle right here, and I think we will have a nice little break up to 85.53, and then maybe able to take it up to the double top of these 2 candles right up in here to 86.87. There's your 3 resistance levels. I'll magnify this up. We've got this, like I said earlier, let's magnify it up one more time. 83.89 is your first resistance to break, 83.89. Then you've got 85.53 and that 86.87, and then we'll recess it again tomorrow with a strong buy up here, down here, right at 82.21. And that's where I'll probably take a trade again and then run it on up and hold it for a long swing. I think this is a swingable trade, and I am out of it, and I want to see if I can relook at it and get back in it tomorrow. And that's AMD. And that's it for the options challenge. This is Washboardjim's options challenge account, and I trade with 3 different accounts. I have what I call the Tastyworks platform, where I trade options. I have Ustock Trade, where I scalp, and I also have the Ameritrade Toss, where I can also scalp and swing. So everybody have a great day, and we'll definitely see you again tomorrow when I do my closing arguments for the week. And then this Saturday or Sunday, I'll go ahead and have a few stocks that I'll be watching into the next week. Everybody have a great day, and always remember, I just love stocks.